What's happening, crypto fam? Happy Friday. Good morning and welcome back to Love for Crypto. I'm Scott. It's a pleasure to have you here and appreciate you taking the time out to consume the content, so thank you. This morning I want to talk about a British investment firm spending over £500 million on Bitcoin and Coinbase announcing an IPO. I think we're close, guys. I think we are close. I'm not saying it's not going to dip again. I'm not saying like this is actually it and you won't see it below 20k again. I'm not saying that, but I feel like we're almost there. We're almost at the switch being flicked, so to say, and us never seeing these prices again, legitimately. So to start off, UK-based, UK-based Ruffer confirmed the size of its tremendous Bitcoin investment from November. So end of October, November, they've been coming in. They have been coming in. It's as simple as that. Ruffer's exposure to Bitcoin currently totals around £550 million, equivalent to around 2.7% of the firm's assets under management. Spokesman told CoinDesk in an email, based on current exchange rates, $550 million is worth $744 million, or roughly 45,000 Bitcoin, based on November prices. The investment was primarily a protective move for portfolios to act as a hedge against some of the risks that we see in a fragile monetary system and distorted financial markets. Wow. Ambiguous wording in Ruffer's initial shareholder memo created uncertainty whether the investment was 2.5% of the multi-strategy fund or 2.5% of the fund's total more than 20 billion in managed assets. I mean, we can read more about it if we truly want to. But I think just knowing that they've bought over £500 worth of Bitcoin, about 45,000 Bitcoins in November. Damn. And it was legitimately just a security move. Like they've put it down to us they're just basically leveraging blockchain and digital assets in case their other assets fall on their ass. So they've actually got 2.5 or 2.7% of their assets there to protect the other assets. It's actually a low number when you think about it like that. Ruffer Investment allocated 2.5% of more than 20 billion portfolio to Bitcoin in November. Ruffer Investment Company sent a short update to shareholders Tuesday notifying them of the company's November allocation to Bitcoin. In November, Ruffer allocated what is currently worth approximately 2.5% of its total assets under management to BTC. Per the memo, an investment currently worth over $740 million. The firm manages roughly $27 billion. We see this as a small but potent insurance policy against the continuing devaluation of the world's major currencies, the London-based firm wrote. Bitcoin diversifies and companies It diversifies the company's much larger investments in gold and inflation-linked bonds and acts as a hedge to some of the monetary and market risks that we see. The four-paragraph memo was sent to shareholders on Tuesday. Bitcoin gained over 40% in November, closing the month by setting a new record high above 19,850, and it's not stopped yet, has it, guys? We've seen a new all-time highs in the last few days as well. So, links in the description for you to chase all that up that I just followed if you want to go and have a read yourself. Excuse me. Another extremely interesting development is Coinbase announcing an IPO in a milestone for the crypto industry, according to Fortune.com. Cryptocurrency giant Coinbase announced, so we're going to click the announcement because instead of just going to someone, we can get straight to the announcement, and it is on the Coinbase blog. So follow that announcement link when you click the initial link. Coinbase announces confidential submission of draft registration statement. Coinbase Global Link today announced that it has confidentially submitted a draft registration statement on Form S1 with the Securities and Exchange Commission. Form S1 is expected to become effective after the SEC completes its review process, subject to market and other conditions. This announcement does not constitute an offer to sell or solicitate of an offer to buy any securities. Any offers, solicitations, or offers to buy or any sales of securities will be made in accordance with the registration requirements of the Securities Act of 1933 as amended. The Securities Act. This announcement is being issued in accordance with Rule 135 under the Securities Act. 1933. Really? Really? So the announcement is that it has a confidentially it's confidentially filed for public offering, becoming the latest in a parade of high-profile startups to pursue an IPO in 2020. Founded in 2012, a simple way for consumers to purchase Bitcoin, Coinbase has since become a conglomerate of crypto-related businesses. And the standard bearer for an industry long regarded with suspicion by regulators in the traditional financial system. Coinbase's announcement comes at a time when both the IPO market and the cryptocurrency prices are red hot. The price of Bitcoin is currently at near a record 23,500 and trading volumes were surging. A boom for firms like Coinbase, which makes the bulk of its revenue from trading commissions. In its IPO announcement, which came in a company blog post, Coinbase did not provide details about how it would structure its offering. A traditional IPO, whereby banks arrange for institutions to get first dibs on the stock for a fixed price, would likely be anathema to many crypto enthusiasts and Coinbase employees. In a recent interview, Coinbase co-founder Fred Eyre told Fortune the company is spiritually built to go public via an offering involved. Do you know what, mate? Stop letting if you're spiritually built. Can you have your platform just stop crashing and being restricted when the market moons, please? And more people might actually use you. Probably be a decent IPO to get into, but I don't know whether I would, simply because I just don't like Coinbase. I don't like the way they act. I don't like the way they conduct themselves. I mean, we could say it about every single one of them. It goes down at one point when someone's trying to get in or out, and it's like, gatekeeping. It's far from clear whether the Securities and Exchange Commission would sign off on such an arrangement. If the agency refuses to do so, another option would be for Coinbase to pursue a direct listing in which it sells shares directly to the public. This model was recently employed by Spotify and Slack, and veteran tech journalist Alex Ware has noted that Coinbase is an archetypal candidate for such a listing, in part because of its hefty balance sheet. Coinbase did not immediately respond to queries about the nature of its listing it would pursue. The company is yet to reveal how much money it is making. Through sources close to Coinbase say it's regularly turned a profit in recent years. The company's last fundraising round for $300 million valued it near $8 billion. That figure, however, is from 2018, and it's likely Coinbase will seek a much higher valuation owing to the booming crypto market and the recent surge in demand for IPOs. Coinbase IPO will give its early shareholders, including CEO Brian Armstrong and venture firm Andreessen Horowitz, an opportunity to cash out, but it will also represent a milestone in the crypto industry's long-running quest for legitimacy. When Coinbase launched, many dismissed Bitcoin as a fad, while many government officials regarded it as primarily a vehicle for crime and money laundering. While some policymakers and President Trump continue to treat the digital currency with hostility, the past 2 years have seen a surge in acceptance by mainstream institutions. Indeed, a new crypto fund run by co-founder Irsham has attracted investments from the likes of endowments of Harvard and Stanford universities. Meanwhile, Coinbase has made dozens of acquisitions in recent years to help it diversify its revenue model beyond trading fees. It is including buying custody operations, which involve charging clients to safely store large amounts of cryptocurrency. We need to figure out another way of getting some revenue, Bob. Just getting it off fees, mate. We get something else. Can we just charge them to have an account? Can we just charge them every time they come on it? Can we just charge them for us to hold it? Should we just charge them? Jesus Christ. The company's been dogged by a recent controversy, however, related to a decision by CEO Armstrong to publish a blog post declaring Coinbase to be an apolitical company. The post came in the midst of upheaval related to the Black Lives Matter protests and was regarded by many as tone-deaf and insensitive. Controversy gained further traction last month when the New York Times published a piece describing how numerous black employees had left Coinbase, with some of them citing racist attitudes amongst the co-workers. I mean, that is interesting. In the past few months, Coinbase appears to have been laying groundwork for its IPO with a series of boardroom shuffles. The most recent of these involved adding Cisco CFO Kelly Kramer to its board and elevating the veteran Silicon Valley investor Mark Anderson to full board member status. Very, very interesting. It is almost happening, if not already, in it, guys. You've got institutions coming in, UK institutions as well, I might add, coming in, paying over £500 million. £500 million. $740 million worth of Bitcoin. 45,000 Bitcoins in the British investment firm's portfolio. Incredible. We need to think moving forward, guys. At what point are we actually priced out? I mean, if Bitcoin reaches 250k, which a lot of people expect it to, you still got a times 10 there. Do you know what I mean? If it reaches 1 million, you've got a times 40, haven't you? Do you know what I mean? There's still room to gain and earn in this market, even though it's popping off to new all-time highs, and it won't be much different with XRP when it gets to $3. If people are expecting this asset to reach $100, $500, $1,000 in the future, then there's still time to invest. You haven't missed a boat. You've just missed ridiculously early prices if you don't go back down there. So, on that note, I'm going to go to work. Invest in yourselves, investing in a value, turn your hobbies into revenue as soon as you possibly can, and start walking a path to happiness. Yeah, wishing health and happiness to you and yours. Yeah, you know the dance, live long and hodl it all till you're ready to let it go. Enjoy Friday, enjoy weekend, and I'll see you on the next one. We love crypto, we love the market at the moment, seems to be popping, and we love you. Peace, guys.